Hey, beautiful people. Happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful and lovely mothers out there. Before I start my day and before I start cooking, I wanted to elaborate on something. So, last night, before going to sleep, I started working on a Substack post of something that I was actually interested in talking about today or posting. So I'm going to read this out loud to you so you'll get the opportunity to read it or to hear it and tell me what you think about it. Okay. So let's go back and all right. So the title of my Substack post is The Pattern Breaker: My Yes to God, My No to Generational Cycles. There's a moment in every mother's life when she looks at her children and whispers a promise, not just with her lips, but with her life. That moment came for me the day I realized I wasn't just raising children, I was raising someone's future. And I refused to let the chain I carried or the chain their father carried ever touch them. I come from a line of hurt, trauma, mental health battles, witchcraft, and broken home. A line where pain was passed down like inheritance, where silence screamed louder than words, where healing was never taught, only surviving. But God, when I became a mother, something shifted. I looked into the eyes of my children and knew, deep in my spirit, this ends with me. No more generational trauma disguised as tradition. No more emotional neglect passed off as strength. No more cycle of dysfunction handed down like family heirlooms. I stood in prayer and said, Lord, I surrender every curse, every cycle, every dark pattern. Let it be shattered in Jesus' name. And He is faithful. Every day I parent with His grace, not my past. Every day I choose healing over habit. Every day I choose freedom over fear. My last baby, Ariana, hit different. Not just because she's my youngest, but because her birth came full circle. My mother and I both had our last daughters at the age of 33. Both of us carry the weight of brokenness. Both of us raising babies while wrestling silent battles. But mine was heavier. The trauma was deeper. The spiritual warfare was louder. The loneliness felt darker. And yet, God, I believe He allowed that parallel to show me something. That the cycle had reached its final round. Through me, it will break. That Ariana's birth wasn't just the beginning of her life. It was the end of well, it was the end of generations of pain. She came into this world at a time when I was still healing, still fighting, still holding onto God with everything I had left. And because of her, I fight harder. I pray bolder. I protect differently. She is not the product of my pain. She is the prophecy of my freedom. And every day I look at her, I'm reminded this bloodline is being redeemed. I know that I am definitely not the only one who has experienced something like this. And I'm glad that I'm able to share my story in parts that can help heal someone else because there's a lot of silent battles that we all go through that we do not share. And I just want you to know that you're not the only one. And just know that it all starts with how you handle things. A lot of us have an issue with releasing, giving everything to God. We are not God. There's only one God that we serve. And the best thing that you can do to help yourself from healing is giving him all of your burdens and all of your problems. I know it may not be easy. And I know at times you may feel as if like, God, you're not hearing me. Or God, the problem is not solved. It's getting worse. Just know that at times when you feel that things are getting worse, things are actually getting better. You're currently at the ending or the end stages of what is currently happening. I hope, and I truly hope from the bottom of my heart, that my video actually open your eyes. And if you're able to resonate with this, drop it in the comments. Let's all motivate each other. My goal with my YouTube page is to inspire and motivate other mothers to stop allowing our past or our unhealed trauma mess up our beautiful and bright future, or even not allow us to be the best parents that we can be because we weren't taught any better. So, I hope that this video inspire and motivate you and that you have a marvelous and beautiful Mother's Day. And if you would like to read it personally, I'll add my Substack link below. So the same way I read it to you in the video is the same way that I wrote it in Substack. Blessings to you all, and I'll talk to you ladies later.